Hello and welcome to my channel where we discuss the Power Platform. Today's episode is going to look at something I find massively useful when I'm building out a Power Apps solution. So what we can see on this screen here is a Power App application, and when I click this Save button, so this is essentially a form that's going to save some data back to a database, what actually happens behind the scenes is that series of buttons are actually being clicked, and then based on certain variables and things, the path will continue. Now, you could put all of this code into one button, but I find that it's a lot easier to debug and understand your logic this way. So if we have a look at what actually happens when we click on that Save button, clicking on the Save button will basically do the first check, which is checking if all the mandatory fields on this page are completed. And then it will select this button called Code, right? And if we have a look at these hidden buttons, of course, these wouldn't actually be shown for the user. It's going to go here, and this button is called Code DUP. And this will basically do the next step. So it will basically check whether you want to do a new record or an edit record, and then it will go on to this one. And then if it's an edit button, of course, it would end up over here once it's done a few different things. There's also a pathway with some if conditions that could end up just going straight there after the new option. And then we've got this post run script, which is basically to keep your collections and things up to date. So the reason I share this with you is this is, it's been a game changer for how I debug my code and how I ensure I don't repeat code. So for example, if you've got this post run script, which is essentially what happens after you've either edited or created a new item, there's only one version of that truth. So as much as possible, I'd recommend trying to keep your formulas in this kind of way. So I hope that was useful. That was really quick, real insight into how I build apps, really. So I hope you enjoyed that, and please do click subscribe below if you like what you see. Thank you.